I want us to yarn about the latest transfer update concerning Nigerian players. We are going to talk about Victor Osimhen, Tolu Arokodare, Paul Onuachu, Cyriel Dessers, amongst many others. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. Watch this video till the end. And please make sure to also share. My name is Adam. You are watching Sports Corner NG. Let's jump into it and begin with Paul Onuachu. His move to Trabzonspor is a done deal. And after the confirmation, this is what the player had to say. Let's check it out.
Hello Trabzonspor fans, you miss me? I know, I miss you guys too. Now I'm back, ready, better and stronger, and ready to score some goals. We have unfinished business. Bids are higher. Trabzon.
So guys, you have heard from Paul. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. I'm really excited for Paul. Now let's talk about Paul's time at Southampton. He was signed from Genk in 2023 for 18 million euros and sent on loan to Trabzonspor for 1.5 million euros. At Trabzonspor, he had a successful loan spell, scoring 17 goals and providing 4 assists, playing 25 games across all competition. In the just ended season with Southampton, he played a total of 25 games, scoring 4 goals and providing 1 assist. So far, since being signed by Southampton from Genk, he has played a total of 40 games for the club. And I'm really excited about his new adventure and also endeavor. We wish him good luck at Trabzonspor. So guys, that is the latest update that has to do with Paul Onuachu. Now let's move away from the player and talk about Tolu Arokodare. Now Tolu Arokodare has new agents. They are called CAA-based agency. They represent big name players. Now this agency seeks to find a very good club for Tolu Arokodare, who has a price tag for up to 25 million euros from Genk. In the just ended season, he scored a total of 23 goals across all competition and is attracting interest from a lot of clubs. Manchester United have shown serious interest in the player. The latest update is that AC Milan have contacted CAA-based agency concerning Tolu Arokodare. Now, the reason why AC Milan is interested in Tolu Arokodare is very simple. The player called Origi, I hope you all know Origi. Yes, Origi is leaving AC Milan and he was spotted at the club offices talking about mutually terminating his contract and also compensation. Now, they have identified Tolu Arokodare as his replacement. So as I'm speaking to you now, once that whole compensation and termination is done with, they are going to focus on getting Tolu Arokodare to AC Milan. Do you think it's a good move or a bad move? Let me know it down below in the comments, because this is our player. He needs to play in a very good club. Let me know what you think about Tolu Arokodare to AC Milan down below in the comments. Now let's move away from Tolu Arokodare and talk about Frank Onyeka. Frank Onyeka would be a free agent by 30th of June. Now, last season, he spent the whole time playing on loan at Augsburg, and after his loan spell, he returned back to his parent club. Now, there's a new coach for Brentford, and even him, Frank Onyeka, does not know what the future holds for him. He said it in an interview which I brought to you in my previous video. Now, what we hear is that Burnley, newly promoted side Burnley, are ready to explore the options of signing Frank Onyeka. They are not the only ones. Fiorentina and Stuttgart are also observing his situation. So guys, this is really good for Frank Onyeka. Definitely next season, he's going to play for a club. It could be in the EPL or in the Italian Serie A, or probably in the German Bundesliga, because the clubs that are showing interest in the player as I'm speaking to you now are Burnley, Fiorentina, and also Stuttgart. Let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. So far, Frank Onyeka has played a total of 78 games for Brentford, scoring 1 goal and providing 4 assists. Let's see where he plays next. Now, let's move away from Frank Onyeka and talk about Cyriel Dessers. Now, Cyriel Dessers, I talked about him in my previous video, stating that AEK Athens are seriously interested in the player. They are crazy about the player, and they have reached personal terms with the player, where he's going to receive 1.8 million euros every year, every season. But then they have to deal with Rangers. Cyriel Dessers have performed extremely well with Rangers. Now, in the just ended season, he scored a total of 18 goals that won him the Golden Boot in the Scottish League. Spending 2 seasons at Rangers, he has scored a total of 51 goals. But guess what? Talks between Rangers and AEK Athens, as I'm talking to you now, is at a standstill because of the valuation, because of how they see the player. Now, what we hear is that Rangers are asking for more money. AEK Athens do not want to budge. Upon all the arguments and everything happening, the player is not happy about it because he knows that there is a new coach at Rangers in the person of Russell Martins, who also wants to bring in a different centre forward. Now, Cyriel Dessers wants regular playing time because he has already complained that anytime he gets called to the national team, it's always for friendly matches. He wants to play the main team. He wants to play competitive football. The only way he's being assured of that is him getting regular game time because nobody's going to talk about past glories. And then it pains him that his club, Rangers, are doing this to him. They are making things difficult for him to move to AEK Athens. He wants to go there. But as I'm talking to you now, the latest update is that feyenoord are interested in signing Cyriel Dessers. Now, Cyriel Dessers has played for feyenoord before, but he played on loan. And I'm going to explain to you the times. Now, when he was signed at Genk, he went on loan at feyenoord in 2021. During his loan spell, he's played a total game of 41 games, scoring 20 goals and providing 4 assists. He was good with feyenoord. And finally, looking at the situation between Rangers and AEK Athens, they feel like they can come in and scoop Cyriel Dessers from Rangers and bring him to their club. And I think this will be a very good move for the player. Now, the amount that Rangers want for the player is 5.5 million euros, which could go higher to about 6.5 million euros in total packages, add-ons, and also bonuses. So, guys, this is the latest update concerning Cyriel Dessers and his move. AEK Athens are looking to back out of this move because of the amount of money Rangers want for the player. But then feyenoord are observing the situation and they want the player back who has played with them before and has done extremely well on loan when he was a player for Genk. But then, guys, let me know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. Guys, moving away from Cyriel Dessers, so let's talk about Raphael Onyedika. Raphael Onyedika has performed extremely well with Club Brugge in the just ended season. We also saw how he played in the UCL. And in my previous video, I stated that 3 clubs have shown interest in the player: AC Milan, West Ham, and also Leeds United. The latest update is that Everton have entered the race to sign Raphael Onyedika from Club Brugge. Now, they are not joking around. They are willing to match the asking price for the player, which is a total package of 30 million euros. Everton want the player as early as possible because of their preseason. And also, David Moyes is the one pushing for this particular deal. David Moyes was appointed getting to the end of last season, who helped Everton survive in the EPL. And he has asked the hierarchy that, see, I want these players as early as possible. And Raphael Onyedika is part of those players. Do you think it's a good move, a bad move? Let me know it down below in the comments. Raphael Onyedika to Everton. It sounds nice, but then the 2 clubs in the front seat to sign this player is West Ham and also Everton. As for West Ham, they are waiting for cash. They need to sell some players so they can sign the player. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Raphael Onyedika. Lastly, let's talk about the man himself, the man of the moment, Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen is a huge prospect for a lot of clubs. All the big clubs in the world, in Europe, across the globe, wants Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen has a release clause of 75 million euros, which is applicable to non-Italian clubs. It looks as if people do not know this. The 75 million euros release clause is only applicable to non-Italian clubs, meaning Juventus is going to pay more if they want Victor Osimhen. Now, what we are hearing is that Victor Osimhen is receiving calls directly from coaches. He has received 2 calls so far. The first call was from the Galatasaray coach. Now, the coach spoke to Victor Osimhen, stating that, see, we have a pre-existing relationship. You have connected with the fans. You played very well in the league. Everybody likes you. We want you to come permanently, play for Galatasaray, so we win big things next season. The conversation ended positively with Victor Osimhen, where Victor Osimhen replied to the coach stating that, I need time to address this with my family and my agent, and I'm going to give you a response in the shortest possible time. After that call ended, there was another call from our Hilal coach, Inzaghi, former coach of Inter Milan. He's now the coach of our Hilal. He called Victor Osimhen directly and told Victor Osimhen, I just heard you had a call with Galatasaray coach. Let me sell you a project that would interest you to come to the Saudi Pro League. Let's not forget, Al Hilal are not giving up on Victor Osimhen. They see him as the face of the club. Now, Inzaghi started stating that, one, you are going to get the exposure. Look at the players coming to the Saudi Pro League and the exposure they are getting. You are going to definitely get that. Two, you get more money. 40 million euros per season. It's no joke. That is a lot of money. Three, you get proper infrastructure. When you go to the Saudi Pro League, they have good infrastructures, especially the top clubs. The Al Nassr, the Al Hilal, they have good infrastructures. And he sold the project to Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen listened, and he was positive about it. And he told Inzaghi that, you know what, I want to address this with my family, my agent, and will respond to you very shortly. So 2 calls from 2 clubs and their coaches directly to Victor Osimhen. Now they are not calling the agency anymore. They are calling the player himself. They want to talk to him. And no middleman. I like this. Victor Osimhen has a huge task ahead of him. He has a decision to make. Because as I'm talking to you now, Liverpool are serious about the player. Liverpool are in talks with Galatasaray, as I stated in my previous video. They want player plus cash. 2 players. Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa plus 17 million euros. The negotiation has to do with the valuation of the players. Now, Napoli, they want Darwin Núñez. They feel like he's a very good player who's going to help Antonio Conte's side next season. But then the valuation that Liverpool is bringing for the player, they feel like it's too high. And also the cash that is going to be added in this particular negotiation is too low for Napoli. Napoli wants more cash. So guys, this is the negotiation going on between Galatasaray and also Liverpool. There is a problem with the valuation of the players involved in this particular negotiation. And guys, we are going to follow up on this and bring you more about Victor Osimhen. His 75 million euros release clause is only for non-Italian clubs. Napoli do not want to sell the player to an Italian club, to a rival, because if he goes to Juventus and Juventus end up winning the league, I mean, that is like pouring salt into pepper for Napoli. So it will be good for them to sell him to other clubs. And guys, this is the latest update concerning Victor Osimhen and also other Nigerian players. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.